After 5 seasons playing in Carson, the Chargers have a new home, and it's the beautiful new SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California. Today, it's a matchup in the AFC West between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Usher is set to kick off.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? Taken in the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
25-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Carr. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And he's got room. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
Here's the first carry for Austin Ekeler. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
He was taken down at the 50-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 50, here's Herbert. He'll get this to Ekeler. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
That's a gain of 6.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
Less than a yard.
They'll run for it, and this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. Anthony Lynn went for it but did not get it. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they've got to be thrilled to have this game still at 0-0 after the interception thrown on the very first play of the game.
They certainly do. What I enjoyed was watching him on the sidelines because as the defense came off, he was there to congratulate them and really say thanks because he threw the interception. It didn't turn into any points.
Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down.
I thought when Josh Jacobs was coming out of the University of Alabama, he was an absolutely perfect fit for John Gruden's offense with the Raiders. And it turned out, in this case, I was absolutely right. Led the NFL rookies in rushing a year ago, 1,150 yards. In fact, the only rookie to top the 1,000-yard barrier. And this kid is a workhorse who can carry the football in any situation and catch it out of the backfield.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 27-yard line. 15 yards on the play. First down.
First down.
Carr now on first down. That's going to be caught. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A good pickup there. 26 yards. First and goal at the 1. They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Raiders have taken the early lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Yeah, we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. The Charger drive about to get going. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs. So they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. On 1st and 10, Herbert looking deep for Gabriel. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Throwing again. Herbert. Scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 36. That one good for 26 and a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 36. Again, Herbert. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
brings up a third
When
down.
defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Herbert back to the air. And this is caught. First catch for Keenan Allen. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28.
It's 4th down.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. This is caught by Williams. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. Herbert on first down now. Flushed out right. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Mike Williams that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Brings up 3rd.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
First quarter with the score Raiders 7, Chargers nothing.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. To the air again, Herbert. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
And less than a yard.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Got a man, it's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game. Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver, successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game part of the playbook?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball in the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Brings
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. On 2nd and 15 now. Carr. He's got his man here as Gary Jennings Jr. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 7 yards.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, 77 yards. And the Raiders have taken the lead. It's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
No good on the fake extra point.
It's a big one now. It's a big one.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And this one is incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. His throw incomplete. He was looking for the Pro Bowl wideout Keenan Allen there. And that'll make it 3rd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Finding Gabriel, complete. Past the 20. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Taylor Gabriel, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are an extra point away from moving out in front. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts. All right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Matt Bosher is set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
For 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. It's complete to Williams. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. Reception here by Ruggs. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Shotgun now for Carr. And he will find his man on the end route. Complete. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 40.
A gain of 16 yards. And a Las Vegas first down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Gary Jennings, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
No good on the fake extra point. Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Looking back to that first quarter, they struggled, but now here in quarter 2, they seem to have some rhythm.
And it really shouldn't be a surprise to us, because when we were in the production meetings, we asked a few of the players about, hey, what if things get a little rocky early? They all said the exact same thing. We're prepared, so we're confident things will work out. And so far, they had started to do so.
Those 3 words we hear a lot, stay the course. Not much there, only a yard.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion. So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
And they are going for it. Herbert now. James has it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th
and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, Justin Herbert. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
At the Raiders' 44-yard line.
Herbert throwing again. Looking deep for Gabriel. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete. Good coverage there by Trayvon Mullen.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
could be 4-down territory even if they don't get this, but they need just a few inches here on third. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and he will have a first down here at about the 40. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Eluding the pressure right. That is incomplete.
Herbert, they've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Throwing again. Herbert. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. And the Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. Now Aldrick Rosas for the field goal attempt. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Now Aldrick Rosas for the field goal attempt. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their background. They were all county, all state, and other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Daniel Carlson to kick off.
The Chargers going to get the football first here in the second half, and they trail as we get back underway. This will make it into the end zone. Now increase here as he's past the 30.
Richie James on the return. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the...
And the Raiders have got him.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Out of the gun, Herbert. And he's got it complete to Anderson. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. That tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And this is Gabriel on the catch. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there at 22.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game, and he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
first down, it's Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
Austin Eckler. A gain of 4. It's now
from the 37. They work on 2nd and 6. Herbert back to the air. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. And now it's 3rd down.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
To throw on 3rd down. Herbert. Hunter Henry brings it in. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Back at the 33-yard line.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Herbert just beat the play clock. Trying to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 22. That was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first.
A gain of 12.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully.
And he's going to go down here and sack. They push him back to the 34. Melvin Ingram able to record his 5th sack of the season. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Throwing his car on 3rd down. And he's got the hook up to Ruggs. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. He went over 100 yards in the wild card round. He's over 100 here as well. And a first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Good coverage that time by Derwin James. 3rd quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tyrell Williams was the intended target. 3rd down here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Carr to throw again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
In the end zone.
4th down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson.
29-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points. Able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. They'll try to get this running game going with Geis. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
22.
Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4. So the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now this one is running back out of the backfield. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and
A big spot for the rookie Herbert. Across the 30 to the 31-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So on 4th down, they're going to go again. Keep in mind they're 3 of 4 so far in these situations. They snap it to Herbert. Finding Gabriel, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. On 1st and 10, Herbert. Flush to his right. Allen's got it, complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. That throw into the arms of Allen. Trying. Away in for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers are within a 2-point conversion of tying this game. Solid response that time by a young quarterback. Last drive, interception. This drive, the touchdown pass.
I like how you described it solid because you don't get extra kudos for bouncing back if you're going to be a big-time quarterback. You're supposed to do that. But at the same time, when you're a rookie, that's not guaranteed, is it? Sometimes they hang their heads and they go in the tank a little bit. Not in this case. Bounced back, took his team downfield, and threw a touchdown pass.
Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away.
made at the 25-yard line. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game. And you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have to be big plays. It has to be plays that gets first downs and keeps the ball away from your opponent.
But certainly throwing the ball is in the mix here.
It certainly is. Just make sure that you're careful with it. And again, get those first downs, keep possession of the football.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Joey Bosa, the Pro Bowler, in there to get him to the ground. Boy, he came in off the edge so quickly there.
Look out, because that's exactly what it was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback because he had no chance to block him.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down. Now Carr, after the incomplete pass, brings him up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carr, he's airing it out for Williams. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 11.
The Charger drive about to get going. A golden opportunity for them now following the interception. They need to try to at least get 3. Obviously, a touchdown puts them in a much more secure position. The tackle made by Nicholas Morrow. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter.
At the 12-yard line.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now it's Herbert. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2.
A 2-yard pick.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down. Herbert. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. A field goal gets them closer, but they say no thanks. We want the lead.
Trying to get the ball to his tight end in the center of the field where he runs a lot of his routes and ostensibly is extremely comfortable. He was hoping he'd find a seam and a big gainer to go along with it, but that one was incomplete.
Here we go on 4th. Herbert. And it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Reception here by Ruggs. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. That 1st down completion only netted them 3. 2nd and 7. Carr going to look to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Great field position.